Hi everyone, I'm Amber. Today I am here at the Temple of Heaven in Beijing. Every time I come here, I've been here more than 10 times probably. Every time I come here, I'm always fascinated with something different. I remember my last visit, I was fascinated with the pillars inside and how intricate the detail is. Today what catches my interest is the roof. The roof is so intricate in detail. It is a perfect example of ancient Chinese architecture. Now, I found that there are two kinds of roofing. There is regular roofing that you would find on the top of a house, and then there is the amazing roofing that is detailed in Chinese architecture. Every time I come here, I have a different feeling. With 5,000 years history, it's impossible to be bored with the differences in the architecture around us. Even if you came here every day for 1 year, you would still be able to find interesting things about the architecture. You always think that you know everything there is to know about the culture and everything here, but then it still finds a way to surprise you. I have been to the Temple of Heaven many, many times during my stay in Beijing. And each time I come and I return home, I have to look on the internet about more information about what caught my eye that day. I become obsessed with finding out more information to have a deeper understanding. It's like an addiction that keeps coming back and back and back. I want to make a video to share with you things about the Temple of Heaven through my eyes. I'm afraid I don't know everything about it, but I can share some things I have learned. According to my research and what I've learned, the Temple of Heaven is a place where the Ming and Qing dynasties worshipped the heavens. It is also a place where they made sacrifices. Now, it's not the kind of sacrifice that you're thinking of. The emperors would come and they would read special scrolls only meant for heaven. And this was to enhance their communication with the heavens so more prosperous times could befall the people. This is the kind of place that we're standing in right now. And it's actually truly amazing. It is a solemn and a sacred place where miracles were once sought out. We are standing in the same exact spot where even just 100 years ago, there were many, many things happening here. And to think about that makes me extremely excited. The Chinese cultural heritage has always held a deep impression on the people of China. And it's still even intense and used even today. Architecture, such as the one that you see behind me, allows the people of today's time to revisit and reflect upon their cultural heritage that has been passed down for thousands and thousands of years. It gives them that connection. Now, this piece of architecture behind me is actually called the Temple of Heavenly Prayer. It's said to be the pinnacle of ancient Chinese architecture. Its style, shape, and even colors are unique to ancient China. Some others will say that Japan and Korea also have buildings that look similar to this. But what they may not know is many thousands of years ago, the cultures actually came during the Tang Dynasty and studied architecture, and they adored it so much that it eventually got adapted into their own cultures, into their own buildings. This building in front of me is a place of worship in ancient China. Even its colors, its shape, and everything relates to different Chinese philosophies, which also relates to different theologies. Many of these theologies and philosophies are actually quite hard for a lot of foreigners to understand. One such example is the shape of the Temple of Heaven. The top is meant to be round, whereas the bottom is square. This represents Tianyuan Palace and how it was designed and how it relates to people. There is even great meaning in the color scheme. The color scheme on the wood. The top of the basilica is cyan. Cyan is actually meant to represent the sky and the heavens. Whereas the middle level is gold, a yellow, which is meant only for the emperor himself. Common people are not allowed to have the color yellow. The bottom layer is green, which is meant to represent the common people. Even numbers hold a special meaning. In such a way, 3 holds a special meaning. It can open up the meaning to an entirely new world. Computers in this day and age usually use a binary system. Here they have started using a ternary system because 3 can open up more information. So it is of no surprise that the Temple of Heaven has 3 levels, 3 different colors, and 3 different meanings. I've always had the question, why has China's culture and history lived on for so long? After all, most of the other ancient cultures, right now we can only read about them in books. China has even gone through many changes in dynasties. All the way from the Shang dynasty that brought forth discoveries such as armory and jewelry, to the Qin dynasty, the smallest of them all the way to the last dynasty, the Qing dynasty. China has also been seen through many grueling wars for land and resources. So why does it still live on today? My impression of this answer is simply that the Chinese believe that your culture, your history, helps make you a rounded person. Even now in schools, children will learn about poems and the changes in clothing, the changes in every little detail that has made this great country what it is today. Without their culture and heritage, then they wouldn't be such a great people. Every country has this. I have been lucky enough to be here for quite some time, and I've come to know the people are well-rounded, warm-hearted, and always willing to be by your side. Their number one greeting isn't hello, it's have you eaten? And this is to show a lot of care towards the person. All of this is taken from their culture, from that heritage that they've had through thousands and thousands of years. This is why I like China. I like China. I like these aspects. Thank you for listening to our video. And remember, China is such a wonderful place to visit. All you have to do is come. And you will never, ever be bored. We'll always be surprised from what you learn. I'm Amber. Bye.